Mike Williams on Enjoy Television from Ibiza for the new season. Hi, how are you?
I'm super good. Super good. How are you?
I'm very good. You are just arrived on the island, and we have just a few hours left before Fuck Me and Famous opening party with David Guetta. So, how do you feel about it?
Very excited, to be honest. We did this one last year as well. So obviously it's been a year since I've been here. Ibiza is just a magical place. And I'm also very honored and I'm very happy that I'm actually on the lineup and playing with Ushuaia and with Guetta. So it's always a lot of fun and yeah, excited.
I mean, you are in your middle 20s because you are 26, right? So you are young, you are talented, you are young. You are already here. It's something that for a lot of DJs and producers around the world, this is just a dream.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about age, I feel like this industry is getting older. So I'm relatively getting younger, which is quite nice. But yeah, there's not a lot of young DJs at the island. Most the house scene and the techno scene, there's a little bit like older people, older DJs that are working there. I don't want to offend anyone with that, but so it's really nice to be here at a young age and making steps here and doing great shows.
And new music also, because you are not just a DJ, you are a producer too. Yeah. You just came out with a new production, which is Living on Video, right? Yeah. Tell me something more about it.
Yeah, so Living on Video is a new track. It's actually an old sample, resampled into something new. I've been playing that one for years, different versions. Also, it was supposed to be a collab with someone else and then it didn't, so it has a long history and a lot of people were waiting for me to release it, so now it's finally here and it's doing really well on streaming but also on radio, so I was very very excited about that, and obviously I'm gonna play it in my sets as well.
I see that a lot of DJs and producers are taking sounds maybe from the 90s, rework on it, and now doing a 2023 edition of it. Why a lot of DJs, a lot of producers are catching this sound of the 90s? Why is so special?
I think in the past it showed that it works because you will have a bigger audience. There's people who actually know the original sample, the original song, and there's a new audience. And to be honest, it has proven that it worked, that sample or that little thing that was in the track. So I think resampling always gives you a little bit of it's a little bit more secure that you know what's gonna happen with the track or not because people recognize it. Obviously, I tried to not do that for a long time because I'm really a fan of coming up with original stuff. Like I don't want to sample everything, but there was a point that was this sample Living on Video is so good and no one did something with it yet after Paquito, so I was like, okay, we need that. I have to do this, like I have to come up with a cool edit of this.
And a radio show, because you have your own radio show, so the importance of having a radio show right now.
It's very important to have your own radio show. Obviously times change, radio change, and there's social media became really important, but there's so many people still listening to radio. There's so many promotional stuff going through radio that and I really enjoy making a radio show every week because I can promote new music, I can promote my own music, but also other music that I really like, and the amount of radio stations worldwide that are actually broadcasting Mike Williams on Track is insane, and every week we have new ads, so it's really cool. It's weird actually to go to a certain country and then have your own radio show in that country, so yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
You have your own radio show in Ibiza too, because we represent Enjoy Television, but we represent also Radio Studio Più Ibiza, which is our radio station on the 102 FM, and you are one of our regular guests every week. Amazing. So
amazing! Thank you so much. Thanks for everyone who's listening to that. Yeah.
So I want to go back a little bit and talking with you about something that happened at the end of 2021 when you took a break from touring. I mean, you are very young, so is a decision that maybe say why he's so young, he still have a lot of energies. So why you took that decision?
It was mainly a combination of some things, some things that happened in my private life, but also COVID really hit me, and it hit me very late. So um, obviously everyone was at home. There were no shows. There was nothing really going on, and then suddenly we had to pick up the pace again, and shows were starting to come in, and it was starting to get more busy and busy, and somehow I couldn't handle that. I was struggling in the studio for a long time, obviously because I couldn't play the tracks that I was making in the studio because there were no shows. So I was struggling a lot, and then I was doing my first shows in November, in October, November that year, and I just didn't feel it. It didn't feel right, and then I decided, okay, I need to stop now to prevent it from happening in the summer. Because if I have to cancel all my shows in the summer, that's like I'm screwed. Like that, then it's just gonna throw away my career. So I took a break until right before summer. My agents kept booking shows from a certain time, and then I started touring again. So it was a strategical decision as well.
You can say you lost for a bit the sparkle.
Yeah, I did for sure, and I think many people had that also because of COVID.
But it arrives later.
Yeah, it arrives a little bit later.
Sound interesting. So right. And now how you feel now? You feel back 100%. You still feel the sparkle now.
Yeah, I definitely feel a spark. I mean, the year that came after was incredible. So last year, was incredible. So many shows, also so many shows that we had to catch up. So I was very happy with that. And now it's just getting better and better. And I'm very happy with how everything is going. I'm happy with the music. I'm excited for shows. I'm bringing some more friends on tour. So it's going well.
Let's talk about summer 2023. A summer full of shows. Festival season is on. Festival season is fully open. So you will be around all around Europe for all the summer.
Yeah, mainly Europe. We try to do Asia and the US a little bit in the winter times, but summertime is mainly Europe. So I'll be back in Spain as well, in Portugal, Germany a lot, Croatia, the Netherlands, Belgium, UK. So there's a lot of stuff happening.
And then Tomorrowland in July.
Tomorrowland in July, yeah, I'm very excited for that one. We also did Ultra in March already, so that was also cool. So basically everything that we plan to do is actually happening this year. So I'm happy.
Of course, I believe it. For those young DJs and producers that are watching you right now, thinking about the kind of life, the kind of career you have, they would love maybe to be you. Give them a suggest, because maybe from home, can look like impossible to reach.
Yeah, I can. It's definitely not impossible, as you can see, because for me it was just a dream. I wanted to make music. I was a nerd, to be honest, and somehow I found a way to know how to DJ, and that combination, just keep going and sending people my music, trying to collab with the right people. That got me where I am now, and have fun, have a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So yeah.
Tell me something about the collaborations, because I saw your production. I saw you like do collaboration with other producers and DJs. Do you already have something in your mind for the winter, or is too early?
Yeah, definitely a lot of projects going on right now. I just released the one with Afrojack a couple of 2 months ago alone. So I try to limit it a little bit, like 1 or 2 big collabs a year. I'm working on another collab with Quintino, or actually it's the first collab we're doing, Quintino. And Yeah, the other ones I can't tell because it's still good. I mean, in the past, for example, I did a collab with Rehab as well, which kind of was my biggest track, I think. So we've been talking a lot about doing another collab. I don't know if it's gonna be this year or next year, but that would be really cool. I'm working on another collab with Mesto because we need to have a follow up of Wait Another Day. So a lot of things happening. We're trying to structure it well and see when what is gonna happen. But yeah.
Okay, so now it's time for you to get ready for the show because it's an important one, this one.
Yeah. It's very important. So yeah.
So thank you so much. Enjoy Ibiza, enjoy the vibes of the island, and good luck for the Fuck Me and Famous opening party.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. Hey, what's up? This is Mike Williams here at Enjoy Television. I just did an interview and I want to thank you so much for the support and hopefully see you soon.